Hello, this is Alton Film Guy, and here today I have a Technic SL-1200 MK2. Now this individual record player, turntable I should say, comes with a needle and stylus, although I will say, here let me show it to you, that it is super glued back together, has a rubber band to keep it together. This would probably work fine if you're just playing records at home or something, but for professional use I do suggest that you get a new stylus and needle for this player if you're going to do pro use. Most of the time whenever you see these record players on eBay, they don't even come with that, so you know you're already a little bit better off. As soon as you pull this out of the box that I send it out in, you can start playing some records. Now this individual unit does have a 45 adapter back here, so you can play your 45s. And of course, a needle like this and stylus, the needle on it's actually a little bit fat, which pros have fatter needles so that they don't wear out their records. So if you're a vinyl enthusiast, you just collect old records, and you're looking for something that isn't going to mess up your records, you should look into a professional setup like this. Of course, if you're a DJ, if you're looking to spin, of course, the 1200 MK2 is the workhorse of the industry. It is the record player that you'll see on a lot of the biggest and best DJs' tables. Will be this guy right here. So, you know, this is a time-tested, proven piece of music instrument here. Here's my piece of paper. So, let's go ahead and hear it. Let me turn on this little radio. I got a little radio in the back here. Oh yeah, I can't remember if I said the on-off switch is not included in this. What usually happens is somebody loses this, and then this little on-off switch falls onto the inside of the player. I already opened this one up and pulled the lever back up. So if you grab it and turn it back and forth, you actually can turn it on and off, but the actual knob isn't there. And be very careful with that. Don't push down on it. A lot of people end up doing it. They push down on it, and then all of a sudden they've lost the darn thing. Don't push it down. But it's always on right now, so if you just turn off your system, you know, it's going to turn off. And of course, you've got the start and stop right there, so you're perfectly fine. But let's go ahead and, okay, the radio's on, volume's up. Alright, let's start this up. There we go. Electric slide. Let me take the microphone here. Turn off the radio. You should be able to hear this from the actual needle a little bit. Here's that. We'll turn back on the radio. Of course, that's the electric slide. Alright. So, there's the electric slide there. Or actually, it's called the electric boogie, isn't it? Yeah. Everybody calls it the electric slide. Whatever. But, you know, if you're looking to spin, or you're looking to play your records that you collect, even if they're 45s, there's a 45 adapter there. You know, this is something that you can use at home. You can pull this right out of the box and start using it. If you're looking for pro use, you're in a club, you're a DJ, I do, of course, suggest that you get a different stylus and needle than this one, you know, because I had to fix that and put it back together. I mean, of course, you know, if you're a pro and you're used to putting them back together and gluing them up, you know, then by all means go ahead and use it. But, you know, I personally would suggest that you get a different one. And of course, I don't know if you can see it up in the distance here, but I've got another 1200 MK2. So if you look in my listings, it might still be available. That one comes with a stylus that doesn't have a needle, and it doesn't come with a 45 adapter. This one comes straight out of the box with a 45 adapter and a needle. Of course, it's missing the on-off switch. It's always on. But I mean, otherwise, it's a perfectly functioning table. I mean, you hook this up and this is pro equipment right here. The best of DJs are going to have this in their equipment. They're going to be using this exact record player. Maybe not that exact needle. That needle's a few years old and stylus, but you know, that's good equipment. So, from Alton Film Guy, there's your Technic's SL-1200 MK2.